everybody, and welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program video. Anyways, here we are on Gilly, checking out our Gilly base. I just thought it would be cool to start off at the Gilly base, because we didn't really get to check it out last time. As we didn't send those, as we weren't able to send our remote craft, or, you know, our two ion crafts, basically. Those were meant to go to Gilly. They were meant to dock on these two arms right here. But it didn't happen because we kind of needed them in order to complete the mission at hand. But we'll be able to rescue them. We just need to get some Kerbals on board. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to check out Gilly, as we haven't seen Gilly with Parallax yet, and I honestly really like this. This is a cool upgrade for Gilly. We can go ahead and get a Kerbal on EVA if we want, and just kind of check out the surroundings. Make sure to avoid the gravity rings. There we go. Okay. Gilly, I love these big rocks. These are... yeah, this definitely feels like an asteroid. Like, I mean, yeah, that's what Gilly is. Gilly is a big old asteroid. So, yeah, it definitely feels like an asteroid. Definitely feels very fitting. Very fitting. Oh, looks like the that ring's having a bit of issues. Okay, let's go ahead and shut those rings down before the Kraken decides to take this base. Okie dokie. Okay, hit the brakes. Oh, I think it might be too late. I think the Kraken's... okay, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll just... oh, yeah, all the struts got disconnected. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my struts. It just seems like in my game, the struts are doing a really weird thing. Anyways, let's just go ahead and load a save. Actually, I'm going to load... let's see. Okay, so basically, here's what happened. I recorded the Phoenix landing on Eve, the helicopter landing, and then the Phoenix taking off. I couldn't get the base to land, because I would have to redo a whole bunch of stuff. Then, right before publishing the video, like right as I was about to finish editing, I went ahead, landed the base, got that recorded, basically had to revert back, like, before the helicopter landed to get the base down. Got the base down, and then cut to the footage where I was taking the Phoenix off. So basically, we have another chance at getting the Phoenix off the ground here. We have another chance to try and do it without EVAing into orbit. I'm just going to go and open up the cheats menu. We don't have any cheats enabled. And actually, some nice guy on Reddit by the username of Zenatrix says there's an option called Kerbal's Stop at Ladders. Kerbal's Stop at End of Ladder. Okay, disable that. So now, if we go ahead and EVA you guys back out of the vessel, these ladders should work. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, thank you, Xantrix, because now we don't need to use hacky gravity hack. Because, yeah, the ladders just work now. Okay, that is, wow, I wish I knew that sooner. That is wonderful. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So yeah, now we can prove that the ladders work. And we can come down, we can do our EVA thing, plant our flag. We already planted our flag and all that. But then we can, yeah, get back on board. That is easy. Obviously, they take a lot longer to get up. Obviously, they gotta fight the 16 meters per second of acceleration. Almost 1.6 G's of gravitational acceleration to get up these ladders. But yeah, no, they're doing it fine. Okay, so yeah, wish I knew that that sooner. That is a great big help. And board. Just like that. Okay, we got our stored data. Let's see what we got. We got a surface sample, an EVA report, and we don't really need that. Yeah. Crew report, EVA report. That is good. That's pretty much all we need. Crew report, EVA report, Eve surface sample, crew report. Oh, space near Eve. And then, okay, EVA report from Eve's peaks. Okay. We should do a crew report from the surface. There we go, crew report from Eve's peaks. Okay. Now we are ready to try and ascend again. Yeah, I also put a post out about this docking port, and yeah, it just seems like this is glitched here now. So, yeah, I mean, some people said to use the object thrower to remove it. But if we can get into orbit without removing it, I mean, we managed to before. The funny thing is we managed to get into orbit. I mean, granted, we are almost 3,000 meters above sea level, so the atmosphere is quite a bit thinner here. But we managed to get into orbit with the staging completely out of whack. I still don't understand, but anyway, let's go ahead and just do a couple stagings. So we'll go ahead and jettison our parachute modules. Yeah, don't need those anymore. Those can become... yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and jettison the ladders. Don't need those. Those can get yeeted, I suppose. You can get... Okay, yep, you can get yeeted. Perfect. We can jettison the legs as well once we lift off. We're only on, like, 4 legs. Which is funny. That is hilarious. But anyways, yeah, so the staging is completely messed up. Yeah, I went ahead and disconnected all the fuel lines because they were all glitched out. They didn't really... Yeah, fuel lines. Okay, here we go. Attempt at orbit number 2. Okay, better. Okay, not quite paying attention to my stages. I guess that's my fault, really. Okay, those should have ran out of fuel, but okay. That's fine, I guess. I think we're punching it out of here. I think we're doing okay here. Yeah, way better Ascent than the other one. I don't know, I kind of like the other Ascent, though, because it was funny. It was a very Kerbal way to ascend from Eve. And the fact that it worked, too, was the hilarious thing. But no, this is more realistic. This is a more realistic Ascent. Okay, I'm going to hold this angle, because I want to get the thing. Okay, whoa, our thrust-weight ratio is way high. Throttle that back. I'm going to go ahead and cut, stage, and, oh, turn on SAS. Turn on SAS. So we can continue to maintain prograde. Okay. Go ahead and undock that. That'll get rid of that docking port. Okay, just kick that off. There we go. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, well, I think that's good. I think that's an orbit. There we go. 802. Oh. Hold on. Okay, we'll still need an EVA. I mean, that wasn't completely efficient. I guess I could try that again. Because there was that one stage, we didn't quite drop it soon enough. I mean, that is still very close to orbit, though. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that is pretty much replicating what we, before. Where we could EVA into orbit. But we can do better. Several attempts later. Ah, the last one I click on, obviously. And this one too. Oh yeah, both sides actually need to be enabled. Okay. And there we go. Now we got our Delta V readouts correct. Okay. There we go. That took me way too long. I'm like, if I increase the flow priority high enough, it's eventually gonna work, right? That's just my brain, I guess. Anyway, now we should be good. Now I can stop dwelling on this. Because yeah, this isn't the main focus for this video. The Eve episode was last time. This is... Oh my goodness. Look how happy our Kerbals are. Being able to make it into orbit without having to worry about EVAing. Oh yeah, they're happy. No danger EVA needs to be done today. And oh yeah, plenty of fuel. We might even have enough to get back to Kerbin with this amount. I don't know though. Okay, there we go, 90. 90 is good. And yeah, let's set this as our target. Okay, inclination change does need to be done. because we're not quite there. But, I mean, I think we have enough. It's in a pretty low orbit. It's not going to take that much delta V to get to it. Oh, there you go. I just noticed we got a pretty close encounter right there. 58.3. And we can go for that. Okay, it's going to take about 780 to raise that orbit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we'll raise the orbit. But yeah, we might have to get another vessel here to rendezvous to the station. Because, yeah, our inclination isn't quite right. But that's still pretty good. I'm happy with that. Well, let's go ahead and warp over here, circularize our orbit. And yeah, and then we'll go ahead and get on with the main focus for today. But yeah, it's fine. It's good that we actually got the whole vessel. It's good. At least the Kerbals have somewhere to be, I guess, instead of just floating around in space. I guess this is probably better than just free floating in space, right? Yeah, I would say so. Okay, it's good to have a nice capsule to be in. But there we go. We are officially free from Eve. There, that wasn't actually too difficult. Yeah. All things considered, that is, once I figured out what the problem was, that ascent was relatively pain-free. Oh, could we raise our orbit to the to these ion craft over here? Oh, you might be able to rendezvous with the ion ships. Oh. That might be something for me to mess around with off camera. Yeah, because they're in a better... inclination's still not great. Oh, well. I'll probably just send some fuel. Because I kind of want the Exodus to be in a lower orbit anyway, so... We'll just send some fuel. It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the main focus for today. Okay, so, okay, well, it's currently nighttime. Let's go ahead and warp today. I like it to be daytime. Go, okay, not like it matters, because we're heading right into the VAB. So anyways, we're going to be launching some fuel to Joule, so that Jean can get to Eeloo. So, how long does it take to get to Joule? Okay, it takes about 2 years. And I think our window is... Yeah, we're still 4 years out, so... We're at a Joule window right now. Let's just go to Joule. It's just going to be a recreation of the carrot that we use to save the big boy. So, not really that exciting. I can never budget fuel properly. This is what we gotta do. So, yeah. But we're going to make some upgrades. So, it's not going to be the exact same thing. First off, I want to replace these non-retractable panels with retractable ones. Yeah, so just clunk some of those on there. So yeah, that way we can aero brake. Because yeah, the thing the other carrot couldn't do was aero brake because those panels would stick out. And we'll go ahead and part clip them a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That docking port there, that's perfectly good. It's pretty much just like the other carrot. It's literally the exact same thing, except we just swap the panels. I don't really know about any other upgrades. I don't really think we need anything else. I guess that's just the good thing about doing repeat missions, is if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay, here we are, rendezvousing with the carrot. Target, I decided to not aero brake because, well, I tried and it didn't really go well, so We have quite a bit of fuel in here, though. Like over 3,000 units. So this should, hopefully, fingers crossed, be enough. I decided to have the Gene meet halfway because it just makes more sense. A bit more efficient because, well, this burn... We had to kind of do a burn like this in order to get to escape Lathe and get to Eeloo. So, makes sense that we meet it halfway. Oh yeah, also, I rendezvoused with the Sky Crane. I just went ahead and took the relay dish. I don't think we actually need the Sky Crane, though. Eeloo's gravity should be low enough where we can just, hopefully, use SAS control to get the rover in, to get the rover out of the cargo bay. I don't think we'll need much more than just SAS control. But there we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is what we want to do. So we are going to do a small burn at our periapsis. Escape Lathe. We could get an encounter with Tylo, but I don't really think it's necessary. Let's just see what happens if we just leave Jewel. If we just do a burn, escape burn, out of the Jewel system. Okay, what does that get us? Okay, that gets us a okay encounter with Eeloo, I think. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, it seems like we do need to wait a little bit. I think, yeah, okay, our window's not quite yet. So we'll just wait a little bit, get these encounter nodes together, and that'll be good. That'll be our Eeloo mission. Alrighty. Okay, so, yeah, Gene does not have enough Delta V to get to Eeloo. Even after refueling it that once, we're still just barely going to be able to capture into Eeloo orbit. Not enough fuel to land. Which, is a bummer, because I thought the Gene, Eeloo, SSTO would be a lot more capable. It doesn't really seem like it can go that far. But then I remembered. So if you guys have ever played Minecraft, and if you've ever played the final boss of Minecraft, which is the Ender Dragon, nicknamed Gene, which is the the whole namesake for the Gene Eeloo SSTO, the Ender Dragon's not too powerful just by itself. If it would load here, there we go. We need the crystal. So this is supposed to be the tower with the thing on top. Obviously, it's a bit exaggerated. The actual tower is really big, and the thing on top's relatively small. But it works. It's like a spire thing, and it has some drills at the bottom. It's an ore miner. So I thought this would be very fitting. It's got enough Delta V to carry full tanks full of ore from the surface of Eeloo into orbit of Eeloo. Just one thing I want to add is a docking arm so that we can actually connect to it, because I forgot to do that. So we're going to add a docking arm real quick. And then, yeah, we're going to build a rocket and launch this all the way to Eeloo to hopefully meet Gene there to refuel. Yeah, because I just thought this was like a great idea, because, yeah, obviously, the Ender Dragon in Minecraft isn't powerful without the end crystals or whatever they're called. So I thought you would create one in Kerbal Space Program, and I think I did an alright job with the kind of parts we have and also making it functional. Obviously, if I wanted to make it more realistic, I'd make the whole body out of the ore tanks, because these are black, and in game the tower is a big black tower with a kind of purple shiny crystal on top, but unfortunately we just don't have those colors in KSP. In KSP 2, when they give us the ability to paint things, yeah, that's gonna be very cool. Okay. Oh, wrong cone. Gotta find the right one eventually. There we go. Okay. This is the rocket right here. And yeah, it does look kind of, a little funny with how tall it is. It's a very tall rocket. Looks like it has an extended neck. But for the purposes that we need it for, this should work mighty fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and launch, as yeah, the Eeloo window is currently right now, so. And here we are. That took a very long time to do that burn, but we are almost here, as you guys can see. Eeloo is, well, it's pretty much taking up the entire screen now. So we're definitely here. And any second now, we'll be able to see that beautiful parallax surface. Zoom on down. Just making sure we don't have a collision course, and no, we don't. We're completely safe. Wow, look at this though. Look at this. Wow. So icy and shiny. It's so shiny and festive. Yeah, if we take a look at our orbit now, we can see that, yeah, our orbit's quite close to match. It seems like the last bit of circularization is going to happen in the last, like, few seconds here. This is going to, like, suddenly start shooting up. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, we're going to end up way past the periapsis, but yeah. Unfortunately, we can't do multiple capture burns, or... yeah, that would take way too long. Ain't nobody got time for that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a big yikes. So I guess... wait, hold on. I guess we have our ion engines. That's what we have. Okay. Okay, so, as you guys just saw, I managed to get the crystal ship captured around Eeloo. Just barely. It is completely out of fuel, so I'm hoping Gene will have enough fuel left over in order to enable it to land. But if not, I mean, what's another trip to Eeloo? Because, yeah, I mean, just the Delta V readouts were completely wrong. Like, they were completely messed up with how they should be. It said 4,000 meters per second. So I'm like, okay, that's enough to get to Eeloo. And then I thought I had another stage. Turns out there wasn't no other stage. So yeah, that's a big bummer. So with that being said and done, let's go ahead and get on the Gene Eeloo. Yeah, 986. Yeah, we have plenty. How much Delta V we got? Yeah, we have like 2,000 units of liquid fuel. Yeah, I think we'll... oh. What did I just stage? Oh, I just staged our parachutes. Okay. Oh, they were already deployed. Never mind. I think we're good then. 104 days till Eeloo. How's our encounter looking? Not great. We need to actually match our orbit with this guy right here. Somehow. Righto. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to come to terms with we need even more fuel. Yeah, even more. I just gotta come to terms with that, cause yeah, its orbit's not lining up. Okay, more fuel it is then. Yeah, it's not gonna take us that long at all to do this burn. Not compared to the crystal, at least. We'll be done with this burn in about 5 minutes. Which is only gonna take 1 minute due to ×4 times warp. We can go ahead and do a crew port. Oh wait, never mind, we have to overwrite that. We'll do that once we get a little lower. We can do some science, though. We got some science on the road. Let's go ahead and conduct a materials study. Just normal stuff. The icy moon of Eeloo. And there's our orbit. Okay, let's go ahead and do the first EVA. Well, an orbit of Eeloo. View report. We frozen? Yeah, we've gotten this before with our other vessel that did a flyby of Eeloo. So I guess that's not too surprising. But we never did an EVA, though. But yeah, we definitely don't have enough fuel to land 181. So yeah, I guess it's just a case of waiting for the carrot to get here. Okay, and there we have it. So, yep, went ahead and finally captured the carrot 2.0 relay around Eeloo. It was kind of frustrating because I set the thrust limiter to 5.5 and we have no connection. So I'm probably going to have to wait either for Drez to be like around here-ish in its orbit, or for just Eeloo to get back around here to its orbit before we can do any landing or anything, because yeah, we're just way too far away from Kerbin to yeah, get a good signal, basically. Bit of a bummer, really. But you know, at least all the vessels are here. We have the fuel, it's all here. So I think that's a good place to end the video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great day or rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!